Welcome to the pit. 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 Welcome to the pit.
Now if it's a party, you know I slide through. Ain't why me shine with no dime. When I slide through. Hey bitch, I'm slide through. I keep it real, I don't lie. When I slide through. Now if it's a party, I know I slide through. Why me shine with no dime. When I slide through. Hey bitch, I'm elevator high. When I slide through. I keep it real, I don't lie. When I slide through. Step up in this bitch like I'm 10 feet high. Ho, I'm just outstanding. That mean that I can't lie. I got the green next to me, call that shit a stand by. It ain't one beat hill that a nigga won't fry. Yeah, I'm raising up the temperature. You're looking for some
of the Red Pit. It's time for the hottest show on a Thursday night, whether anybody knows it or not. It's time for the Red Pit. We ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm getting started a little late tonight, so I ain't gonna hold y'all. We gonna go ahead. We gonna get this thing kick started, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. That's gonna come through when they come through. Y'all make sure y'all do the thug thizzle and hit that share button and share this on your X, your Facebook, share this on your Instagram, etc. Wherever you choose to do your socializing it over these internet airways and streets. Listen, man, today we didn't get any real big news today. It was a light. We finally got a light news day. We light today as far as being hit over the head with some pretty big storylines over the past weekend and first few days of the week. But check this out. Listen, okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick because I think I don't know if this is something that needs to be reiterated to the fan base when it comes to football, but there's a few things about football that should be common, that should be common football sense if you follow the sport. If you don't follow the sport, then of course you're not going to have some of the common knowledge of the game. But if you follow the sport, some things are common knowledge, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, but this is a strong opinion though. One of those things is a quarterback playing under center. Common football knowledge. But see, we've been having conversations lately within the fan base about what's new school, what's old school, what the league is going to this, the league is going to that. They're not doing this no more. They're not doing that no more. We just had a football team win the Super Bowl that does literally everything in a traditional sense. Quarterback playing under center, play action. General manager hiring the coach. General manager going up through the ranks and being groomed for the position. One man running the show in the front office. We literally have an example of that with the Seattle Seahawks winning a Super Bowl. Everything that I've been talking about. Shout out to John Schneider. Shout out to Mike McDonald. Shout out to the Seattle Seahawks. Shout out to Sam Bradford. Kenneth Walker. Shout out to John Schneider. We literally have an example right here in front of us of things being done in a simple, common football way. Ain't a whole lot of complexity to it when it comes to this game. But every time we want to reinvent the wheel and shit don't work out and fans get in an uproar, everybody getting their feelings about the coach, everybody getting their feelings about the front office. It's players that's here longer than their lifespan should be. It's players who we don't give opportunities to that need opportunities. We got fans hollering for players to come off the fucking practice squad, for God's sake. We got people mad because Nick Nash didn't get a chance. Mad because other guys that was in the practice squad didn't get a chance. And now Nick Nash is gone, and now they extra mad. We got fans literally trying to convince themselves and others that if Nick Nash would have got a chance, maybe we win some more football games this year. Are you kidding me? I am all about being optimistic for the players, being optimistic for the franchise. But when we start coming up with foolishness to try to convince ourselves that the inept ability of a coach narrows down to a practice squad guy not getting an opportunity and that being part of the reason why we can't get ahead, or a quarterback playing in the pistol and the shotgun too often and not enough under center, and a narrative being put out there that he can't play from under center because he hurt his knees too much. What the fuck are we talking about these days when we start talking football? Really? What are we talking about these days when we start talking football? Just because an offensive coordinator is too goddamn stupid to know how to put a quarterback under center, one of the most traditional and common fucking football things to fucking do. We want to create narratives for these motherfuckers to enhance the ineptness of their asses even more. Oh, we got a quarterback who can't bend his knees for 3 seconds under center to take a snap. That's why he was in the pistol and the shotgun too much. And then you got content creators that go out there and tell the world, tell the public that it's common for quarterbacks not to play under center a lot. That's a common thing. What the fuck are we talking about? From the time you start playing football for the very first time in your life, whether it's pee-wee, junior high, AU circuit, high school, collegiate, professional, you done seen quarterbacks play under center ever since you started paying attention to this motherfucking game. But because we get one jackass offensive coordinator that don't know how to put a under center scheme together, it's common now not to play a quarterback under center. So at the sake of being analytical and playing it safe and saying, yeah, most quarterbacks don't play under center no more. Bullshit. Common football knowledge needs to be explained all over again to the masses, to everybody that watches football, and for everybody that's coming into this world of ours of this beautiful game. I feel sorry for the generations coming up in this game that is going to hear some of the asinine things come out of content creators in some of these fans' mouths. Sometimes I'm embarrassed to be a damn content creator for the Falcons, because y'all been privy to hearing some stupid fucking shit from a lot of Falcon content creators. I'll be the first one to tell y'all, I'm not a history buff when it comes to football. Most content creators know more about who did this in that year, who did that in that year, who won this and who won that. Listen, I ain't a trivia guy. All I know is when, from my experience, when I used to line up and I had to line up in front of somebody it's either them or me every play, I know how to recognize when a player can give you all they got and what they ceiling is. If they're if they're going to be efficient, if they can be consistent. If a coach is capable of being trustworthy with making the right call at the right time. Because I know the game of football. I'm not even gonna sit up here and pretend like I know every type of play there is, every type of scheme there is. I'm not gonna pretend like I know that. But what I do know is when I watch football, I can recognize who gonna be good, who ain't gonna be good, what works, what don't work. I can give you the simple bare bones of football, the common shit. And one of the most common things that I know about football is that a quarterback has been playing from under center ever since he's picked up a damn football. And I know for damn sure he ain't gonna make it to the NFL if he can't play under center. We've been playing telephone with Michael Penix in the status of this guy's health. We've been playing too much telephone with this dude. This media personality said this. This media personality said that. they heard a coach say he can't stay under center for long. What the fuck are we talking about? You really think Michael Penix would be in the NFL if he couldn't play under center? Hit the share button, man. Hit the share button. A lot of people need to hear this shit. Hit the share button. What's up with you, Jonte Rozier? We got Jonte Rozier in the building. King Atlanta supporter, what's happening? Appreciate you for coming through. A137 Sauce. What's going on with you, my boy? We got Bernard Cantrell in the house. He say, home team, Blakberry, no C, just the K in the house. Salute to you too, my boy. Big Will, he ain't in the building tonight. But salute to my boy Big Will too. Got my boy John in the building from the eye test. 2 men enter, 1 man. What's going on with John? Hey, I done been in touch with Wolf too. I don't know if you done talked to Wolf. I get busy and I forget about handling the business of the YouTube shit. But John, Wolf is gonna be I need to holler at you. John. I need to holler at you. Hit me up on Facebook, man. I need to holler at you. If not tonight, I'll hit you up in the morning. But I need to holler at you. Got Raymond Collins in the building. What's up with you, Raymond Collins? He say extra mad. What up, Black? What's up with you, my boy? Because they extra. They got extra mad. We got T Terry in the building. What's up with you, T Terry? Got Ghost Peppers in the house. What's up with you, my boy? What's going on, Ghost Peppers? Who else we got? We got ATL up in the building. He says squad. What's going on with your ATL? I mean, come on. It's time to stop. It's time to stop the bullshit. Okay. It's time to cut the shit with the under center talk. It's dumb. It's dumb for content creators to sit up here and entertain this shit. That's why I'm really starting to think that a lot of you motherfuckers don't know what in the fuck y'all talking about. If you can't read it off of a Ian Rappaport or Shams or off of or somebody, whoever the hell else, Twitter feed, if you can't read it off of that, you don't fucking know. You don't damn know. It's amazing to me that some of you use your driving points by saying, I do my research. What else? Because these same people that y'all don't like being in the front office, that ain't played enough football for your liking, and you wondering why they got their positions. People like Rich McKay. People like Terry Fontenot. They didn't play enough football for your likings. So why they got the positions they got? Well, guess what? They do their research. That's why. They do their research. They went to class like they were supposed to. They got up early. They studied late. They got them papers. They got them jobs. So that same research y'all claim that y'all do. I don't. So there was somebody, I don't pretend to know everything. I don't know everything. I just do my research. Okay. So why you can't identify when a motherfucker sorry as hell? Why you can't identify when a motherfucker's collegiate accolades don't translate well to the next level? Research ain't gonna help you with that. You just got to know. And the only way you can know that is if you done been around the game enough. Around the game. Not spectating on a screen or spectating from some seats at a game, but around the game. You've experienced 3 days in 100-degree weather. You've experienced getting up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning and running around the neighborhood. You done experienced that. You done experienced bull in the ring. You done experienced puking your guts out from running so much in the most hottest, strenuous weather to get your body right, to prepare your body. You done been in the weight room like that. You done hit the weight room, then went out and hit the track. You done had to line up in front of a man that outweighs you by 20, 30 pounds, and you got to beat that man around the edge. You done experienced that. If you ain't been around that, if you ain't been in the middle of a war, when it's 11 men versus you and 10 other men, and who gonna win? You got to at least done been on the sidelines witnessing others do it. But that's why some of y'all can only rely on your research. We really sitting up here talking about, got grown ass professionals, professional analysts debating whether or not a quarterback on the professional level can play under center. What the fuck are we talking about? We really gonna keep entertaining this stupid shit? Since day one, when I first heard it, I knew it was some egregious bull. But I see content creators and media personalities and fans alike still carrying on this stupid ass narrative. So much to the point that now, when we hear a new offensive coordinator that's come in the building say that playing under center is a part of me and my head coach's identity, it's been a part of our identity dating back through the history of my coach's career, talking about Kevin Stefanski. This is Tommy Rees talking about how playing under center is a part of the identity of the offense that we gonna be running. What? We praising that? I hope you gonna be playing under center because it's normal. It's common. You see what I mean by it don't take much to please Atlanta fans. It don't take much to, and that's because it don't take much to please your owner, Arthur Blank. Raheem Morris. All he had to do was assure Arthur Blank that he had his hooks in a proven veteran quarterback to get the job. That's all he had to assure him. Because why? Because the quarterback situation ever since Matt Ryan left has been abysmal. But the offensive coordinator he bring in here, he decided in his second stint as the offensive coordinator, he don't know how to put the quarterback under center. And it must be the quarterback. It must be something wrong with him because he done had surgery on his knee a couple times. he can't bend down too much. So it must be him, right? Not the dumbass offensive coordinator. Not the one offensive coordinator play caller ever to not play his quarterback under center. The same quarterback who, when he got inserted into the offense the season before for a few games, was playing under center. So what? I guess we used up all his under center life support in them 4 games he played in 2024. We used up all the under center points for Michael Penix. We ran out of under center coins for Michael Penix in 2024. What? We playing franchise now on Madden? What are we talking about? It sickens me that the common football knowledge that's being ignored with this shit is being considered to be 2 thumbs up. I got people messaging me and telling me that they like what they hearing from Tommy Rees. I think this dude gonna be okay because he told you that the quarterback gonna play under center. That's why you liking him. What's up with you, Michael ATL? What's up with you, my boy? What's up with you, Gats boy? In the building. What's happening, my boy? Ghost Pepper say home team exactly 100. I'm tired of hearing that bullshit too about MPJ not being able to play on the center. It's a crock of shit. What? It's a crock pot of shit. It's a slow cooker of shit. It's shit in a slow cooker. It's shit in a slow cooker. Nobody will ever make it make sense to me that a quarterback can't play on the center. And you won't get me to give no pat on the back to no play caller that you bringing in that's going to show you that we play on the center because that's part of our identity. I surely fucking hope so. It should be a part of the identity of every fucking offense. I don't care what kind of offense you run. Playing under center is the most basic fucking thing. If a 12-year-old can play under center, if a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old can play under center in Little League, I surely hope a grown-ass man that's in the NFL can play under center. You have less chance of turning the ball over. Guess what? Guess from where? From under center. Your most efficient running game is going to come from guess where? Under center. Your most efficient play action plays are going to come from guess where? Under center. You want to know why we went from being the 8th ranked offense in 2024 to the 6th to the 20th ranked offense or whatever it was in 2025? Because your quarterback wasn't playing under center. He was your offense was predictable because you told defenses that you're never going to have to see us under center. So not only is will your blitz schemes not only are we not going to pick up your blitz schemes that well, but we're also going to be forced to hold on to the ball too long because we're in shotgun, there's going to be an extra defender or two in coverage every single time. Why bring anybody up? Why bring a second extra man? We might bring one extra man up in the box, but why bring up a second extra man if I know that you're going to be in shotgun? I don't have to move. That's exactly what Carolina was telling us in the post game. They didn't have to move. It was easy. And then myself and others criticizing the young quarterback for holding on to the ball too long. Well, what the fuck you expect? Every time he take a snap, he got a 3 or a 4-man rush. Everybody else sitting back in coverage. What you expect? The dumbass play caller, offensive coordinator, passing game coordinator, all of them, they dumbasses wet the bed game after game, doing the same dumbass plays every single week. But we want to ask the question, can Michael Penix play under center? We asking if an NFL starter. It ain't like he on the practice squad. We talking about a starting quarterback in the NFL. We asking if he can play under center. But shout out to Tommy Rees. Shout out to Tommy Rees. Because I'm going to give Tommy Rees credit for something. Tommy Rees told the press, he told media today that him and Kevin Stefanski see the offense being played through the same lens, but they have a different way of going about it, basically. But the differences actually are what helped them in their game plan. He's not afraid to push back on Kevin. Kevin ain't afraid to push back on him. I get it. All well and good. But Tommy, I'm going to give Tommy credit for this. At least he's not up there trying to pretend like he the man. He basically telling everybody that I'm going to be running a Kevin Stefanski offense. And I'm going to sprinkle my own little shit on there during the game with my own little jazzy little. I might do something jazzy. If we got something going, we rolling well, we rolling good, I might jazz it up a little bit. But we going to run the ball, we going to run play action, and we going to play under center. Something that's a staple in a Kevin Stefanski offense. That's what he said. Now, in my fairest opinion, it should be the staple of any fucking offense. But that's all you need for this Atlanta fan base. That's all you need for Arthur Blank. I'm hoping that ain't all you need for Matt Ryan, though. I'm hoping that Matt Ryan is saying, hey, man, I'm so happy that you're going to be playing on the center, but so fucking what? You better be. It's damn near required. If you running under a Matt Ryan led team, because Matt Ryan played under center. Plentiful. Matt Ryan was a play action master. So I know when Matt Ryan hear that shit, he might tell us, Like, yeah, you know, I'm really feeling what Tommy's saying. Yeah, everything gonna be good. But I know in his head he's saying, nigga, you better be running under center, nigga. What the fuck? Is that really what you came in here to tell the people? If you wasn't gonna be running under center, your motherfucking ass wasn't gonna be here. Cause if I was here a season ago, the some bitch that was running the offense wouldn't have been here. Him, no, his head coach with the bullshit they was putting together. Elementary, y'all. Whether you think it is or it ain't. I feel sorry for these generations coming up in this game, man. Because they got to hear some of y'all say some of the most dumbass shit, and they gonna think that's law, that's what it is in this game, and it's not. It's this spring when coaches open up their camps. When coaches open up, and I'm not talking about professionals. I'm talking about the little leagues, the AU circuits, the community leagues. When they open up their camps, and their first-time quarterbacks start training on how to play quarterback in football, guess where they gonna start at first? Guess what? The very first snap that motherfucker gonna take. Guess what he gonna take it at? Come on, somebody in the chat. Come on. This interactive time. This the interactive portion of the Rex Pit. Somebody in the chat, tell me, where's the very first snap? What kind of snap where is the very first snap that a first-time quarterback coming up in the game? When he started learning how to play quarterback this spring, where is he going to take his very first snap at? Is it going to be in shotgun or is it going to be from under center? Come on, don't all of you speak at once. Thank you, Southside. Appreciate you for coming through, my boy. Under center. The very first snap them some bitches learn how to take is from under center, which begs the question, would a full-grown man coming out of college make it to the professional level if he can't play under center? Stop entertaining the dumb shit. It's dumb. It's dumb. And the next thing, you like your new OC. He said some good shit today that you wanted to hear. You wanted assurance that under center quarterback play was going to be a part of your offense. He gave you that. You wanted him to give you hints that the head coach's offensive game plan is going to be heavily implemented into his. He gave you that. But you also wanted to hear him glaze up a few people. Most importantly, glazing had to happen for Michael Penix Jr. You wanted to hear the glazing from your offensive coordinator of Michael Penix Jr. for two reasons. First reason being because you sure hell don't want Kirk Cousins to be that guy. It's so many of you out there that just can't wait for Kirk Cousins to be out of here. So much that you still are on board for rushing the development of this young boy who clearly shows signs that he still got a little too much rough around the edge. But he gonna be ready, Blakberry. He ahead of schedule. He running on the treadmill. He been squatting, which he say he ain't been doing. Come on, Blakberry. They just seen him down there at the Sweet Auburn Fest or whatever that was. Sweet Auburn Fest ain't came yet. But we seen him down there. He was walking around just fine. Ain't got no cane, ain't got no boot, ain't no crutches. I heard somebody say they seen Michael Penix skipping and moonwalking. I heard it. They say he ahead of schedule, Blakberry. He was skipping and moonwalking the other day. I seen it with my own eyes. Do that sound like somebody that's still hurting? He's ahead of schedule. He gonna be ready week 1. Watch what I tell you, Blakberry. Y'all so fucking funny, boy. What you gonna say? What you gonna say when it looked like the nigga can barely do a rollout? Or he can do the rollout, but he ain't got the power that he need from his lower body to deliver certain throws in the rollout. Well, damn, man, they shouldn't have played him. And then, he couldn't play in the preseason neither too, Blakberry. So we got to give him a little bit while to work away. Man, shut the fuck up. You want to know how you avoid all that dumb shit? Let somebody else start. Give him ample time. You know what ample mean? Give him ample time to recover. Don't just give him what's ahead of schedule. Don't just give him the allotted time. Give him ample time to recover while we in a hurry to get the boy back. Man, where that damn phone is? My bad, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds. Be right back. 30 seconds. Don't nobody go nowhere because y'all finna get these lashings. Y'all gonna get these lashings. Hold on real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds. All right, bet. Y'all talking about it in chat. Southside say, yeah, the old OC was a dumbass. He went straight up. He say full faith in Penny's being healthy this year. Okay, you can have faith in it. ATL say, what you gonna say when he can play on the center? But if not, I'll take Zach Wilson as a backup for a few games. What if he starts while Michael Penix gets ample time to heal? MPJ was walking good when they interviewed him at the Super Bowl events. I bet he was, T-Terry. Bet he was walking real brisk and like had a lot of get up in his get up. Southside say Blakberry, the problem is that reports are that Kirk isn't coming back to Atlanta if he's not the starter for the whole season. What the reports was last off season. What were the reports last off season? Everybody anticipated, oh, he gone, he out of here. Nah, ain't no way we can keep him. He gone, he out of here. Still in an Atlanta Falcon. He still got a Falcon uniform. Pressed and ironed for him, waiting at his locker room. Waiting at his locker. Huh? Keep thinking. He say he basically said he doesn't want to go anywhere where he isn't the for sure starter. Remember, that was the narrative last off season too, Southside. That was the narrative last season too. Remember that? ATL say Parsons was still on crutches and in a cart during Super Bowl from his ACL. MPJ was walking fine and they didn't have surgery that far apart. Ghost Pepper says Zach Robinson rarely used under center formations with MPJ during the playing time. Relying heavily on a shotgun and pistol sets. As a Falcon fan, I'm just happy to get back to normal football, which is pretty sad. It's pretty sad, ain't it? It's pretty sad that we happy and giddy and just so it's so much exuberation for getting back to playing under center football. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I expect for my kids to be respectful when they talk. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. They not gonna get pats on the back for that shit. That's common courtesy that I expect them to have. Now, when they go to extra mile and they help an old lady walk across the street, they gonna get a pat on the back. When they give somebody the Heimlich maneuver because they about to choke and kill themselves, they gonna get a pat on the back. They going the extra mile now for that courtesy. But I ain't gonna give no pat on the back for common courtesy. Playing under center for a quarterback should be common community. That's in the common language of football. You know, when you first start learning Spanish, you learn uno, dos, tres. You learn the bare minimum. You learn the common shit first. The alphabet, the numbers. Guess what? Playing under center for a quarterback in football is ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. We had an offensive coordinator / play caller that Raheem Moore's dumbass brought in here that didn't know how to say LMNO in the alphabet. A, B, C. This is Zach Robinson. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, none. RJ. Hold on 1 second. Come on, man. Y'all know how the 4-year-olds, they still trying to get down the elemental part. They still trying to get the elemental part down in the alphabet song. A B C D E F G H I J K and then he. That's that Robinson punk ass. A quarterback playing under center is common football knowledge, common football language, common football principles. Come on. Jonte Rozier say Penix was also supposed to sit for 2 seasons behind Kirk. Bingo. And I asked the general fan base this question two seasons ago. 2 off seasons ago, I asked y'all this question. If you mad about the money that they gave Kirk Cousins and still went and got a first-round quarterback in the exact same offseason, if you got a problem with that, what is the amount of time that you expect for those 2 quarterbacks to be in Atlanta? Most of you said Kirk wasn't gonna be here longer than a year. That was the general consensus for most of the fan base, that they didn't think Kirk was gonna be here longer than a season. And I said, but damn, you paying them all that goddamn money, but y'all don't want him to be here more than 1 year? And then he won football games for you. He won 6 out of 9 games for you. And then he got his block knocked off. And everything went to shit because he told a lie. And we had to rush the young boy out there. But the young boy showed you a season later that he's still too rough around the edges. Just because things go awry, what's the word? Astray? Just because things go astray don't mean you divert from the damn game plan. You stick to the game plan. If the idea is to have somebody that got the clout of a Kirk Cousins, because regardless of what you want to say about Kirk Cousins, he got an excellent mind for football. He is one of the most intelligent football players playing the game today. He's arguably the most intelligent player playing football in the NFL right now. I would put Kirk Cousins up against anybody that's currently playing right now. And I might take Kirk Cousins as far as their mind for the game. That's playing the game. It's him, Matthew Stafford. I guess you got to throw Sam Bradford hat name in the hat now, I guess, for that, maybe. I wouldn't, as far as mine for the game go, but I ain't saying he's stupid or dumb. Just saying if we talking levels to this shit, when it comes to having a mind for the game, you can't argue that Kirk Cousins ain't got probably the best mind for the game playing the game right now. A hell of an option for a guy like Michael Penix to be playing behind for a couple seasons. But as a fan base, we so the Falcon fan base is so thirsty and desperate to feel good about this team again. That we completely went against our better judgment after the first 5-game skit. It happened twice. Back-to-back season, we went on a 5-game skit of losing. But the first one, man, we just went against our better judgment and said, man, play the young boy. Play him. Now, granted, I do think he should have played him in that third game. Yes, you should have played him. But you should have benched Kirk in that third straight loss. Play Michael Penix. Get Kirk right over the next handful of weeks. Hope you can win at least 1 or 2 with the young boy. If you win at least one game with the young boy after benching Kirk Cousins in that third straight loss, if you win at least one with the young boy and then put Kirk back out there, maybe you make the playoffs. You only needed 1 game. And maybe fans ain't acting as dumb as they acting right now about a quarterback playing under center. Raheem Morris, buffoonery ass, is the whole reason why this fan base is so goddamn confused right now. Raheem Morris confused the hell out this damn fan base. That the fan base don't even know damn football no more. Wait a minute. So you trying to tell me quarterbacks is not supposed to play on the center? No. Quarterbacks play on the center. They just don't play on the center like that no more. No. See, is quarterbacks don't play on the center, but at least, but maybe a few times in the game. That's how it is these days. Man, shit. What? What the fuck is going on? This man done confused the hell out of all of you. We got players that's been on the injured list for 2 seasons. How, Sway? How? How Kirk Cousins coming back from a torn Achilles a season later? But we got a bitch that we still don't know what the exact we don't know what in the hell wrong with him. We had guys we didn't know what was wrong with him that was injured for 2 seasons. How, Sway? How? What we talking about? What we talking about? Southside say these reports have a little more seriousness in them this year, Blakberry. Shut the fuck up. No, they don't. Just like to say shit you know that's going to piss me off. Jonte Rose just say Penix was rushed into being the starter. He was. He was, Jonte. He was. ATL say Black is different times now. Kids get participation trophies. Hey, they got participation trophies. They handed out participation trophies to us too. But we understood that them trophies didn't mean a goddamn thing. We understood that. Hell, them coaches told us that. Them Qs, hey man, them Qs told us. They told us. They was like, yeah, y'all gonna get a trophy night, but some of you know you dirt ball. Some of you know you're dirt ball. We knew them damn participation trophies win shit. We knew that as kids. See, these generations coming up now is everybody's a winner, even when we lose. That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no sense. I'm 38 years old. I'm I'm still part of one of them generations. I'm a part of one of them generations where we understood that it's only two people in this world. Those of us that knock motherfuckers out and those of us that get knocked the fuck out. The ones that get knocked the fuck out are losers. They're losers. The ones that do the knocking out are winners. Black and white. Real simple to understand. Real simple to understand. Now, of course, you got the Donnie McClurk in that thing, and you got to get back up again. And you become the one that do the laying out now. Go from being a loser to a winner. But that's what it is in this world, man. What it is. Gas Boy say that's one bullet point of many to why Raheem was fired. Southside said, I'm cool if Penny has to sit if not a healthy for a few games, but it can't be Kirk. Nothing against Kirk. We need that cap space. No, the fuck we don't. No, we don't. If you really think we ain't got this, if you really think we don't have the horses already on this team, if you really think we don't have the horses already on this team, you ain't been paying attention. We can go 2 years of having bad cap space and just make sure we pay a couple guys. We absolutely can. We can suffer one more season. We surely can. We can suffer one more season. We surely can. You know what I would gamble with? I would gamble with the fact that Kirk Cousins has won for us just as much as he's lost for us. 7-7. Out of 14 games, Kirk Cousins is 7-7 as our playing for the Falcons. With everything that done transpired, he still don't have a losing win-loss record as the starting quarterback for this team. When healthy, he's won. When healthy, he has won. You want to know what I would gamble with? I would gamble that give me one season, Kirk, of staying healthy. I would gamble with the odds of him staying healthy under this offensive line, with this offensive line coach, with this running scheme that we're about to have, being gap integrity and wide zone integrity. I would gamble with Kirk Cousins giving me one solid season, whether it's competitive or not, just to ensure that Michael Penix got a full bill of health when I need him the most. I would gamble with that and know that as long as Kirk Cousins wins above 500 for the Falcons in this division, well, I'm pretty sure just finish above 500, you're probably going to win the damn division. In 2027, somebody will take on that 67.5 or 67.9. Somebody will take on that 67.9. Somebody that got the cap space to do it for one season, and they know that's going to be the end of Kirk Cousins, and it's probably going to be the Minnesota Vikings. Somebody will probably take on that 67.9 if they see he take this team to the playoffs and can compete. You want to know how I know that? You want to know how I know it's a good gamble? Because Peyton Manning was straight ass in Denver. He was booty. And if I'm not mistaken, he made 2 trips to the Super Bowl with Denver. Lost one, won the next one. But I know for sure he was booty. Sometimes it's the veteranship. Sometimes it's the confidence in that they're going to make the right decision because they've been there before. They've been in the game too long. They've been in the game too long to let you down more than they can be reliable. They're not gonna let you down more than they can be reliable for a year. Yeah, Sam. I said what I said. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. My bad. My bad, Sam. My bad. ATL say we need to restructure Matthews and Lindstrom's pay to make more cap space. Because JPJ gonna probably put us at about 7 million dead cap. It's a lot of ways they can go about this shit, man. You say Trice damn sure ain't played. You right. He ain't. Been on the injury list for 2 seasons. Troy Anderson on the injury list for 2 seasons. Why, Sway? How, Sway? King of Lamb Sporter say, yo, Blakberry, keep up the amazing you the truth. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you, my boy. T. Terry say, if Mr. Blank had, hey, man, and I appreciate the support too, y'all, because I know I started late tonight and y'all still in here. So I appreciate that support. T. Terry say, if Mr. Blank had Matt Ryan as president of football in 24, Raheem would not have been hired as, no, he wouldn't have. And he damn sure wouldn't have had Zach Robinson whole ass in here. With your whole ass. Shout out to Ha Davis. ATL say Black dropping that real football night tonight. Man, I'm telling you, but I love this time of season, right? And I got to give y'all a draft prospect too. Before the night over with. But this that time of the season, man, when that time of the year when it's time to cut the bullshit, man, with the fans. Like I shoot the shit with the fans and I ride for the fans and you know, when other content creators try to make the fans seem like they more of somebody that's beneath them type shit, like I ride for the fans. But I got that time of the year now. It's the off season. It's time to be real with y'all and let y'all know that football ain't gonna never change. Never. Every time they try to do a football alternate, it don't look good. It don't fare well because you can't. It's one of the most perfect games that somebody came up with ever. Think about that. Think about football and the way it's played, the rules, the scheme of it, the idea of football. When you try to do it, when you try to reinvent football, it don't take well. Look what happened to arena football. Look what happened to that. People thought that was gonna be more fun. That's gonna be more fun. It's a shorter field. They got these fun ways of playing and them skinny goalposts and look what happened to that shit. The idea of football will never change. It will never change. And for as much as people keep trying to convince me that the change that's happening, it's a good thing, Blakberry. It's good that GMs ain't hiring their head coaches no more. It's good that we hiring head coaches before we hire GMs. It's good that we got 2-3 people to do the job of one general manager. It's good that quarterbacks don't play under center because something wrong with their knees. It's good, Blakberry. It's okay. Because everybody else doing it this way. The Seattle Seahawks do it the traditional way. The New England Patriots do it the traditional way. They have proper organization, proper structure, and one person that's running the damn show. And whoever that person is has been built and raised up in the game and groomed for the position. Neither quarterback in this year's Super Bowl is a superstar. Neither one of them. Sam Darnold is a comeback story for your ass. They gonna do a damn movie about that boy. I promise you they are. I don't know if it'll make it to the big screen, but even Rudy made it to the damn big screen. They gonna do a damn movie about Sam Darnold. Neither quarterback in this game this year was a superstar. There were no superstar receivers. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about Jackson Smith and Jigba. He ain't a superstar yet. And he damn sure didn't look like no damn superstar in their win in the Super Bowl. They won, but it shows fucking Hill win because of him. And I already know what Southside or somebody in the chat goes say, Blakberry, he was in the medical team most of the night. Exactly. He ain't there yet. But ain't no superstars on damn one of them teams. And look what they was able to do. Prime examples of what I've been preaching to y'all. Proper organization, proper structure. The skill and the talent is there. And then the luck come into play. But I tell you what, it wasn't shit lucky about that game. Seattle beat the dog snot out of New England's offense. They beat the snot out of them. What, they had 8 sacks? They beat the snot out of New England in that game. Luck didn't have nothing to do with it. The team that was going to be more dominant and the best team went out there and put on a clinic. They put on a clinic. Prime examples of what I've been talking about. Gas Boy say outside of Kirk, what bad contract we got? The cap about to go to up to 301 to 307, 307 million. Yeah. What bad contract we got outside of Kirk's? We can go a season with having bad cap space. Look at what you got on the team already. And your boy James Peele Jr., he gonna be playing for the Falcons next year. He gonna miss some games, at least 6. He gonna miss at least 6 games, but he gonna play. And what a story that'll be if we go compete for a championship and we got James Peele Jr. on the field when we do it. What? Oh my goodness! Oh my God! We might start another civil war around this motherfucker if that shit happens. We better hope don't none concrete come out with about these allegations on that boy, because if don't none concrete come out, then we can wipe our hands of it. But just one piece of incriminating evidence in that domestic case, just one piece of incriminating. Boy, get your words together, Blakberry. Just one nuance of incriminating evidence in that domestic case, and that oh boy, let us fuck around and still have that boy on this team, and we competing for a championship. We gonna start a civil war out this motherfucker. We gonna start a civil war, but we can go a season with bad cap space. I would gamble on Kirk staying healthy behind this offensive line. I would gamble on that. I would gamble on that in 2027 somebody take on that contract. I would gamble on that. Sure fucking would. Or I just pay the motherfucker the 67.9. Okay, and so what? You still got Michael Penix Jr. on a rookie deal. You can drag that some bitch out six fucking years if you want to. And if he choose that, he ain't gonna play in the fifth season, then trade the summer bitch. And so what? ATL 251 say we paying Matthews, Lindstrom, Bates, and Kirk $100 million between them four alone. But Jake Matthews, shit, we can trade Jake Matthews. Let him do a Matt Ryan, go somewhere abroad for a year, sign his ass back in the following year to a 24-hour contract, let his ass retire Falcon. Matthews can definitely be moved from. I don't want to do that because we just don't do that in Atlanta though. Ryder White chose not to go play for somebody else. He chose not to. But other than that, he the only one that was a Falcon for lifer. So I get it. But we could do with Jake just like what we did with Matt. And we'll be able to save some money on. Gas boy say, nah, they gonna allow Kurt to clear waivers, then sign him. That's what I'm thinking. Just like Russell Wilson. Jonathan Rosier said, you called Sam Bradford. Oh, I said Sam Bradford. Okay. My bad, Sam Darnold. My bad, bro. I called you Sam Bradford. Sorry ass. But Sam Bradford was okay for a little while, though, y'all. Sam Bradford went half bad. He was okay for a little while. He really was. I think injuries got the worst of Sam Bradford. Zay in a bag in the building. What's up with you, my boy? He say Kirk not better than Penix, but he has a lot of experience playing in the NFL over him. Penix still got a lot to learn. Agreed. Agreed. I agree with that. Gas boy say I agree. Restructure Matthew Lindstrom and AJ Stan Bates. But see, they restructured Jesse Bates last off season. And I think they restructured AJ's too already. ATL say the XFL was a bust too. It was. And see, I don't recall all of the rule. I don't recall the makeup of how they played in the XFL. I think the way they play in the US in the what this one they got now called? The USFL or the what it called now? Whatever their league is now that the Rock on I think the makeup of it is exactly like the NFL with probably just maybe one or two differences. But something that's I think the differences is on the special teams. I'm not sure, but it's going to last. Like I'm going to watch that whatever that I can't get it XFL, UFL. is a UFL, I'm going to watch it because it's going to look like the NFL. It's going to look like modern football. It's going to look like what football is supposed to look like. It's not going to look crazy as hell. It's going to look normal. That's what I said. Extend Drake. Extend them. Extend Bijan next season. Extend them. That's right. Do it. It's what you can do this. You can do this and still follow and carry out the plan that was put in place when you got these two quarterbacks in the first damn place. You can still do it. Y'all need to stop being worried about the cap. Stop being worried about the cap right now. It was two things that we was for certain that we weren't gonna be worried about in 2026. That was the draft. We knew we weren't gonna have a first round draft pick. We wouldn't count on it. We wouldn't count on knocking it out the park with this draft anyway. We gonna go get guys that we gonna go get the best player available when it's time for us to pick. Our GM already said that. He BPA. We gonna BPA the hell out this damn draft with what we got. And we weren't expecting to have a whole lot of cap room anyway. We were just gonna take care of who we need to take care of, whether it's extend Drake, franchise tag your boy Kyle Pitts, let Tyler Algier walk if he don't take less than 11 million or less for over 3 seasons. Guarantee him 20. Trade his ass in 2027. If he ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Go yonder. Somebody will pay the boy some good money. I just hope it ain't. Well, I heard he might land. I don't even want to say it because I don't want to put it out there in the damn universe no more than what it already is. Southside say, first of all, Blakberry, Penix couldn't play on the center. Trust me, he would be playing football. You mean he wouldn't be playing football? Because that's what I said earlier in the show. It was like, ain't no damn quarterback, ain't no quarterback making it to this level and can't play under center. This is common language of football. It's common knowledge of football. It's common principles of football. A quarterback playing under center. If you can't speak that language in this game, you will not be playing it. Simple as that. We don't take tourists and we don't give out green cards in football. ATL say, man, I wish we would keep Tyler, but he's gone. I think, and he's going to do good to watch wherever he goes. Yeah, man. You know, in a perfect world, we got Tyler and Bijan for the duration of their careers in a perfect world, but sadly it just don't work out that way. It just don't. We would be the first team that I can ever think of that kept 2 backs of their caliber for the duration of their careers for an extensive amount of time. I just don't see it happening. Now, do I think it's a way for us to keep him to re-sign him for this coming season? Yes, but I don't see him being here past 2026. He would definitely get signed if he was to get signed. If he was to accept a contract with us and come back for 2026, you almost have to trade him in 2027. You almost don't have no damn choice but to trade him in 2027. But if you re-signing him for 26, it's with the idea that you're going to compete for a championship and you want to make sure you got that backfield that you've been accustomed to having for the past few seasons. with this with this offensive line. But we're gonna see. Southside says Sam Darnold was never some bum. He was actually like that in USC. He just was in a bad situation. He ain't a bum, but he ain't a superstar. He ain't never been a bum. But he ain't been no superstar neither. And he got the comeback story of the deck. He got the comeback story of the century, if you ask me. He got the comeback story of the century. Because since 2000, I don't think nobody's done what Sam Darnold's done. He went from being obsolete to being a champion. It's a hell of a story, man. Jonte say, no, the number 0 had him on lock before he entered the tent, Blakberry. Yeah. That boy Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yeah. He wasn't doing a damn thing. But somebody argued me down, he was a superstar. Just because Blakberry said that JPJR gonna miss the whole season, just because I said that. Southside, you should know better than anybody that this time of year, I'm really wrong. I'm really wrong. And you know that too, Southside. I'm rarely wrong when this time of the season, when this time of the year come up. How often am I wrong, Southside? How often am I wrong, bro? ATL say, yeah, we can make it a year in bad cap. We can make it a year in bad cap because we did it the whole time. Thomas was GM. Not the whole time we did. Not the whole time. Something that kind of we underrate the Thomas Dimitroff era with is he was able to get pieces in here that would keep us in the conversation, that would keep us competitive. So yeah, like if we didn't have a lot of cap space, they figured out how to get pieces in here that kept us competitive. Of course, we would have the letdowns, but it is what it is. What's up with your trucker, Mike? Appreciate you for coming through, my boy. Yeah, the UFL, that's what it is. I'm going to be watching that shit, man. I'm going to be watching that UFL shit, bro. I'm going to be watching it because it's going to look like the NFL. Last season, it looked like the NFL. Probably not as competitive, but it looked like it, though. Gasboy say they added 3 more teams this season. That's big. He say Columbus Aviators, Louisville Kings, and Orlando Storm. Season start March 1st. That's right around the corner. What we in? Where we at now? What the day is? The 12th? It's time to stop playing the radio, man. I hope y'all do the same when y'all hear people carrying on with the dumb shit, man, about a quarterback not being able to play on the center and even asking the question if he can play on the center, to me, is just dumb. It's a dumbass question to ask. When I hear Stephen A. Smith letting that shit out his mouth, that shit is disappointing. That's disappointing as hell. Somebody that's been covering the game for all this time. For all these years you've been covering this damn game, and you got the nerve to question whether or not a motherfucker can play on the center in the NFL. Like he would make it to the NFL if he couldn't play on the center. Just disappointing. Disappointing with the dumb shit. It's time to start holding other people accountable for spreading dumb shit to the masses. Media personalities, analysts, other football players. When I went to hear another quarterback that's played in this league ask that question, can Michael Penix Jr. play on the sun? Oh. But see, like I said earlier, bro, this is Raheem Moore's fault that all this damn confusion being spread like this. His idiocracy is contagious. And it done spread like a damn disease amongst the football fan base. It done spread like a damn disease. This nigga, Raheem Morris, done gave football herpes to everybody that watched the damn game. I knew I seen a bump on that nigga lip. I knew I seen a bump on that bum lip. Come on, man. And they do, guess boy, they run with that dumb tape. They run with it, man. And they really think it's something that's gonna get it's gonna get likes and subscriptions. It's gonna get views for them. Falcons got a quarterback that can play on the center. Y'all seen this? Y'all got to see this. Y'all got to see this. They say that young boy can't play on the center. Come on, man. Goofy ass shit. Saying a bad say, and I really blame the source that told him that even more. I'm telling you. All them run go get the tapes, run go get the headlines, run go get the newsers. Yeah, the news report down there in Atlanta is that they got the young guy that they took after they gave Kirk Cousins $180 million. Yeah, apparently that guy can't play on the center. Oh, what will you say? He can't play on the center. Yeah, apparently the offensive coordinator for the Falcons and Dak Robinson. Is that his name? Is that the guy's name? Dak Robinson? Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, they say he can't play. He said that his quarterback can't play on the center. That's why he had him in the pistol so much. That's why they had him in the shotgun. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm so serious. You got to see this shit, man. You fucking Beavers and Butthead some bitches. You Joe Dirt motherfuckers. Really sitting up here believing this dumb shit. God almighty. Southside say, fans or media members saying dumb shit in sports, I don't get offended by them. But when a player who played the sport says dumb shit, because it's mind-boggling to me that somebody that played the game can sit up there and entertain that mess. And you got all of them doing it. I heard Shady them doing it. Cam did it. What his name is? Clark did it. Ike Taylor and them boys, they did it. Ryan Clark. Entertaining that dumb shit. And quarterbacks too. Even Tom Brady done spoke on that stupid shit. Come on, man. Guess what? Say they about to see this season. We gonna see, man. Gonna see. Now it's time. What's going on? Which appreciate you for coming through. Now it's time. Now it's time to say RM played too many games. RM played too many games. ZR2. Oh, Raheem Morris. I was a little slow to your abbreviations. My bad. It's a RM played too many games. ZR2 predictable. But let's be honest with ourselves. We still gonna just Falcon. I mean, at some point, even a dead clock right twice a day. At some point, we got to be right. Gas Boy said, "You already know this time he went to the best doctors. They don't need to rush him back though. I don't give a fuck if what his name was, Doogie Howser. I don't care if Doogie Howser got him right. I don't care if Doc Holliday got him right. I seen Doc Holliday prescribe Coca-Cola to a motherfucker with strep throat and told him to just sleep on it." Oh man. Come on, man. Don't rush him back. Say it a bad. He wouldn't be surprised. T. Terry say, "Why is social media so worried about MPJ? They act like he's Patrick Mahomes." Well, because it's like I said a while back, T. Terry. Secretly, everybody that's not a New Orleans swamp skank fan want the Falcons to succeed secretly. Secretly, they want Atlanta to have an NFL championship. They want a Lombardi for the Falcons secretly because we are beloved city. We are beloved city. If you line 10 people up that's not from Atlanta, that have never, let me not say it like that. If you line 10 people up that's not from Atlanta and you ask them if they love Atlanta, 9.5 of them would say they love Atlanta. That half would be somebody that's a little throat the fuck off. But they love, this is a beloved city. Beloved city. I remember me and my family did a trip to the Bahamas. And they love the Falcons over there. They would, when you get off the boat over there, all of the locals have these long strips of homemade artifacts and a whole bartering system set up when you get off the boat. Then they got Falcon stuff. They got Falcon bracelets on some of the stands. They got Falcon scarves, necklace, Jesus pieces. Man, come on, man. We around the world with this thing. They love Atlanta because of our culture. So they want to see us succeed secretly. It's just, it's laughable the amount of talent this team has had on it and hasn't won shit. Ain't won shit. If you put some of the best offensive weapons this team has had up against some of the best defensive pieces over the history of the game, we might be able to take them. We might be able to take them. We just might. We just might. It's been some damn good talent on this team, man. Historic talent. So that's what people look at. Man, tell me, y'all had Deion Sanders. Y'all had Michael Vick. Y'all had Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Bijan Robinson, Tony Gonzalez. And y'all ain't never won nothing? It's some teams still waiting to have that kind of talent. The coach, our new head coach, he just came from an organization that's thirsty for that kind of for competitive talent. They ain't just thirsty. They Sahara Desert thirsty. They ain't never had shit in Cleveland besides your boy from back in the day, the running back. Can't get his name out. But I'm gonna get you, sucker. Somebody help me. Y'all know how I am with names. Somebody help me. Guess what I say? Because they all see the potential. Same way they want us to part ways with JPJ just to swap them up. Southside say, nah, and San Fran fans, excuse me, don't want us to win shit either. 49ers, oh yeah, yeah, you're right. 49er fans, they don't like us neither. But sure enough, not them damn swamp skanks. Them New Orleans swamp skanks. Nah. I don't even want to have a parade in Atlanta when we do win us a Lombardi. I want us to go have it down there to Bourbon Street. Go down there to Bourbon Street, have a parade on their own goddamn turf that we done won a championship. And then we'll come to Atlanta and have another parade. We gonna go from Bourbon Street to Peachtree Street. What's up with you, Georgia? Georgia Clay. What's up with you, Georgia Clay? He say it's because we're loved as a city that the media has coined the Falcons as the drama franchise. Loving football, Atlanta always some BS. Boy, say that, boy. We are the days of our Atlanta lives. We are soap opera-esque in Atlanta. Don't believe me? James Pierce Jr. Rickard Jackson. Rickaya Jackson. And so apparently with that situation, old girl is willing to testify if the domestic case makes it to trial. But she would like for the courts to dissolve the case without before making it to trial. But she says she will testify if it makes it to trial. I think that's basically her saying she wants him to admit guilt. Outside of court, she wants him to admit guilt, take some kind of plea deal for that one. If he do that, he admitting guilt. So we don't know how that's gonna go yet. And I figured that's why she wasn't saying nothing publicly. Why she wasn't giving no public statements? Because she had a lawyer involved, and that just spell all kind of bad for that boy. That just now maybe there's something that can maybe she wake up one day and she say to herself, all this shit ain't worth all this shit. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I'm gonna not if he want to fight it and take it to trial. I'm gonna say I drop it. Now, if the state pick it up, they probably will. If they got enough incriminating evidence against them on that domestic case, they'll pick it up and they'll still take it to trial, even with her not wanting to do so. But maybe that means that's because there is legitimate incriminating evidence out there against the damn kid. And I hate saying that, but damn, man, I kind of feel like the DV case, it should be almost being something that's being squashed by now. If there wasn't any incriminating evidence on them out there. But it must be. I hope not, but it must be. God almighty, I hope not, boy. Who we talk about days of our Atlanta lives. Ooh. Guess what? Say with this young team, we unlocked that Super Bowl formula that would scare the NFL because we finally making that right moves. Southside said Walter Payton. Nah, I was thinking about Jim Brown, not Walter Payton. Yeah, see, you got down there, Jim Brown. Yeah. I was thinking about Jim Brown. What's up with your Millie Mills? Millie Mills say, hey, Blakberry, you think that holding cell JPJ was in shook him up a bit? Motherfucker look awfully shocked coming out of there. Nah, they holding cell. When they had him in, I can almost guarantee you they had him in an area where they knew he was gonna be released fast. So they had him in one of them holding cells that's isolated from the rest of the holding cells where they know they got guys in there that they finna start collecting up at some point to go get them to dress and send them upstairs. They probably had him in them holding cells that you sit in before you getting ready to go book out. They probably took him directly to that. But I did see he was dressed already. He was dressed already. Because it was the weekend. And that's how it works on the weekends. They don't expect you to get a hearing on the weekends because typically you don't get a hearing on the weekend. Because judges don't work weekends most of the time. So that's why we say the pool that he got behind him with Arthur Blank and in that law firm, getting a lawyer, getting a judge to give you a bond hearing on the weekend, the Super Bowl weekend at that, and it was a lady judge for a domestic violence case. And you only got a $20,000 fine or $20,500 bond with 5 felony charges and a misdemeanor, and they gave him some traffic tickets. Man, that he got through a bone. He got through more than he got through a juicy bone. A juicy bone. That bone still had meat on it. So I don't know if it shook him up. I don't think it. I'm gonna tell you something. If you ain't experienced that before, I remember the first time I experienced getting locked up and having to dress out after. And I guess and that's how you know this is a special situation, because you ain't dressing out before. You're not dressing out. Well, it just depends, I guess, because I think I did dress out one time before I saw a judge. Because a lot of the time they hold you down there in that holding cell all weekend. And you sleep in that holding cell for them whole 2 days. And after you see the judge Monday morning, then they send you upstairs, or they dress you and send you upstairs. DeKalb County, if you know anything about DeKalb County in Georgia, then you know they just play it by the seat of their damn pants. They don't give a fuck. They have hardly any kind of organization around that motherfucker. That's why they was on First 48 for a couple seasons. But I don't know if it shook him up or not. I don't think he was around a lot of people in there. And I think they isolated him because they probably figured he was gonna get out. Because the amount of time, it took no time at all for him to get that bond hearing and for him to post bail. So even though he had dressed already, he probably still never made it to population. He probably was still just down there in them holding cells that you stay in when they waiting to transfer you to book out, or they waiting to transfer you to go see the judge. So you got the holding cells where it's almost like mini gym pop before they send you upstairs. And then you got the holding cells, that's the transfer holding cells. They probably had him in the transfer holding cells by itself the whole time. He probably never left that area. So it ain't like he had like some crazy dudes around him or something like that. I seriously doubt he had some of the craziest around him in it, telling him, yeah, you're a big juicy something, bitch, ain't you? What you do? Play a sport? You play football? What, you a center? You'd be snapping the ball, boy. I'm pretty sure they had all that going on around him. So I don't think he was that damn spook. But them judges can be intimidating, man. Especially when you know you can be caught up on some shit. Those judges, man, they can be intimidating. Especially you know you in there for a domestic case against a lady, and you get a lady judge. All that going on in your head is, boy, she finna put my ass under the jail. I am not getting out of here today. But no, man. Off the blank. Maybe he got something on the judge. Maybe that he said, yeah, I know that judge down there. Yeah, I know that judge. I had on the PJ on the way back up from that Miami game a couple seasons ago. She gave me that bop bop. I know she don't want the world to know about that time she gave me that bop bop in the PJ. Get my boy out of there. Bring him home. Let me bring him home. Who knows, man? Georgia collections a real talk. I think the other 31 teams are linking their fingers for Arthur to let JPJ go. Someone from the Falcons camp need to go talk to her, preferably a woman, and let's make a deal. Man, I tell you, man, look, man, they gonna make mistakes when they're young. They are. The ladies and the guys. They gonna make mistakes when they're young. And who knows? Maybe it's still not as bad as it looks, y'all. Maybe it's still not as bad as it looks. Maybe she just real mad at the nigga. For whatever reason. Maybe she just so mad at the nigga that she ready to make that nigga world crumble. But sometimes these ladies wake up the next day and they be like, okay, I'm done being mad. What you doing, big head? You know when you get that what you doing, big head text? Like, oh, I'm big head now. Mm-hmm. All right, I got a big head for you. Come on. Come on. Some of y'all youngins, y'all got to live a little bit longer so y'all can know. James Pitt Jr. got to live a little bit. He living now. Now he understanding now. He's understanding now. I hope he is. Gas Boy say he finally came back to reality. Hopefully scared straight. D Sloan say home team. What's up? What's up with you, D Sloan? He say, what's up, home team? What it do? Think we should do what do you think we should do with the second round pick? I think what we should do with the second round pick, depending on what's available when it gets to us, depending on what's available, I think we should go corner. I think we should go corner. Especially if Avion is there. If Avion Terrell there, I'm putting the brothers in Atlanta. And we gonna have the Terrell brothers for at least 5 years together. At least 5. But I'd be cool with us going receiver. I'd be cool with us going nose tackle. I'd be cool with us going. I'd be cool with us going right tackle. Because or tackle that can play left or right. I'd be cool with it because I think Jake Matthews on his way out. I think it'll be smart to trade Jake Matthews. And I can't totally rely on the health of Caleb McGarry, even though I love me some Caleb McGarry. But he ain't got but one more time to go down, y'all, and he gonna call it quits. Caleb McGarry gonna call it quits. He ain't got but one more time to go down, and he gonna be done. So I don't know, man. Ian Cunningham say he a BPA guy, so we gonna see. T. Terry say Blakberry, JPJ, and Miss Jackson will probably end up married one day. Probably. Crazy people love each other because they meant for one another. They were put here for one another. Millie Mills say mob boss activity, huh, Mr. Bond, huh? Facts. What's up with your roaming around? Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes. Hey, check this out. Real quick story. So, Jerome, I know you ain't roaming wrong, and I know you probably get tired of me doing that. But something I seen the other day on YouTube, I was watching Tachina Arnold. She was on another comedian's podcast. Oh, what's the dude name? Shit, I can't. It's gonna come to me. The dude that used to read off a notepad on Comedy Jam. That shit used to be so hilarious. Y'all know the dude from the Old Spice commercials. Damn, I can't get his name out. But I seen Tachina Arnold on his podcast, and she was talking about that scene where Jerome come in, and you know when he say that, look at the white shoes, look at the white shoes. She said that was actually a inside joke from behind the scenes, off camera, that Martin had did during the filming, trying to make them laugh, trying to make them break character. Man, it was so, man, I love hearing little Easter eggs like that, man, about Martin, man. I'm a Martin. See, now I got to binge it again, because now I'm trying to remember shit that happened that I don't remember. So I got to binge Martin all over again. I done binge Martin about 4-5 times over my lifetime. I done binged it at least 4-5 times. At least 4 times, I know for sure. I love Martin. That's my favorite TV show ever in the history of ever. It's favorite ever. But Jerome say if Big Ben, oh man, if he can the R word and play, then JPJ can play again to make it make sense. Man, come on. Say that. Say that. Millie Mills say, damn Cox. Mad as hell. They couldn't pop his big ass, telling motherfuckers he's lucky to be alive. And it's things that just don't go together. How you gonna charge me with aggravated battery on law enforcement and also charge me with a misdemeanor of resisting without violence? Make that make sense. T. Terry said, Mr. Blank is a godfather, Blakberry. Don't forget he's from New York City, Mall City. Yeah, boy, he is. He is from what was that city he was from? He's from a gritty area of New York. He is. He's from a really gritty area of New York. Miller Mill said facts, because those lawyers had to be sent by AB. 3 of them. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, and I bet you at least 2 of them were senior executives. 2 of them motherfuckers were senior execs of that law firm. Dion Cole, appreciate you, D. Sloan. That's what he was on. He was on Dion Cole. Tachina Arnold, she was on Dion Cole podcast. I love when I hear the cast of Martin talk about Martin behind the scenes, because man, it's just real interesting to hear, man. I love it. I love it. Tachina Arnold kind of sexy though. Once I got older and actually looked at her, I said, I hit shit. Boy, what? Pam? Boy. Tachina Arnold, aka Pam. That was, I ain't Man, even as a kid, boy, let's just say. Woo! But Gina too, though, because I was feeling Gina when she was on what was the name of that damn School Days. I was feeling her on School Days. I was feeling Gina on School Days. I was feeling Gina on House Party. Mm-hmm. Man. Mm, 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 mm. But that doggone Pam, no. Junk in the trunk. Come over here and give me some sugar. Y'all know Jerome actually took Pam out on a date in season 1. Rome almost got him some of that junk in the trunk. Rum and wrong. Southside say, wait, don't Big Ben got 2 essays on his name? I know he got one. I know one for sure. One for sure I know he got. And I know man, yeah. It's crazy, boy. Gas boy say y'all heard about Keon White getting shot in the ankle after allegedly gambling with Lil Baby? Nah, I ain't hear about that. Did Lil Baby do it? Or did somebody on the crew do it? Yeah, Martin, his daughter look good, man. She just married I think Martin's daughter just married Eddie Murphy's son like a year ago. So now Martin and Eddie are legit family now. They real life family now. Crazy. All right, Georgia Clay said 90 sitcom crushes go Topanga. In the House chick, the chick from In the House that was just on the 85 South show. The chick from Parenthood. The daughter from Parenthood. Kelly Bundy. Oh, I had a thing for the Yellow Ranger. I had a thing for the Yellow Ranger. May she rest in peace. The original Yellow Ranger. I had a thing for that when I first started liking Asian chicks. The Yellow Ranger. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. um, let me see who else. Um, hmm. Oh, Stacey Dash. Oh, you said 90 sitcom crushes though. Hold on, Stacey Dash. Hold on, wait a minute. Uh, Holly Robinson Pete from In the House. No, not In the House. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Holly Robinson Pete from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Pamela Anderson from Baywatch. Her and the other chick from Baywatch, the dark haired chick with the lips. Both of them. Who else? Um. Oh, what's her name from the Steve Harvey show? I had a lot of them, man. Yeah, I even like Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Her and the one and the other Vampire Slayer that came along later that was in Bring It On. That was in the movie Bring It On. I just like them gals, man. Yup, that's what I just said. Southside, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Who else, man? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, can't forget about Myra. Can't forget about Myra Monkhouse. Georgia Clay, you showed, boy. You said that one, boy. For sure. Myra was the business. Yeah. She was the business. No, but see, not even Carmen Electric Gas, boy. It was the one with the pretty eyes. The one with the pretty eyes and had them little them lips. Her lips used to puck out a little, like they used to pucker. She was beautiful. Beautiful chick on Baywatch. Carmen Electra, Carmen Electra was okay to me. She was fine now, but the other chick and Pamela Anderson, man, they was knockouts. They was knockouts. Well, Carmen was too, but I just preferred them two over her. I might say I was Ashley age, but I wanted her and Hillary Banks. I ain't gonna stunt, boy. Hillary fine, man. She fine. She just didn't have no body like that. She was straight up and down. But she was fine though. Jerome said white girl from the Packers had an ass that belonged in Magic City from the Parkers. Oh yeah. Yeah, the white girl from the Parkers. I love, but I thought Brandy was cute. I had a thing for Brandy too. On Moesha, man. I had a thing for Brandy when she was on Moesha, man. She was straight up down too, but it was just something about that big ass head that Brandy got, man. It was just something about her, man. Southside says she wasn't in a sitcom, but Jennifer Love Hewitt. She was in a sitcom, but she was a lot younger though. When she got a little older, that's when she did Sister Act. When she got a little older, Jennifer Love Hewitt did Sister Act, but she was on a sitcom, I want to say, like early 90s, late 80s. She was on a sitcom. I just can't remember what it was, but it was a comedy, I think. The singer Maya, boy, I got a thing for Maya, boy. Oh my God. Boy, I ain't gonna start. I ain't gonna start divulging too much information on this thing, man. But let's just say I introduced myself to myself because of Maya. Let's just say that. And to this day, oh my God. I told my wife, that's the one celebrity cheat that I want, that I should be able to get, is Maya. Show enough, Maya. Show enough. Show enough. And she ain't married neither. Maya ain't Michelle. You know, they doing that thing these days, man. They doing one dude, two wives. Shit. Man, let me cut my mess. Y'all gonna have me getting in trouble in here. Hey, Ron, I seen a thing on Facebook. Somebody asked, is who look better, Khalees or Kelly? Kelly Rowland. And I put in the messages, I said, I will not choose. You can't make me. I will not choose, and you can't make me. Because that doggone Khalees and Kelly Rowland, man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, Tia Tamara, they was cute. They was real cute. Not at first. To me, they weren't as cute at first, but after around about season 3, they was looking pretty damn good. No, season two. They got fine. They got cute in season 2. In season 2 to me. Around season 3, they got fine. Yeah, Tracy Ellis Ross. Oh boy, Tracy Ellis Ross was fine on Girlfriends. She was fine, boy. But Tracy Ellis Ross, I think Girlfriends is the 2000s though. I don't think they the 90s. I think they came out like 2000, 2001. They could have been 99. Could have been just made the 90s. Man, who else from the 90s though? I know it's somebody else I'm just not thinking about. I said old girl from The Parenthood, old girl from In the House. She was just on 85 South show. Y'all know she a recovering drug addict. So she was on 85 South show giving her you know, giving her testimony. With her, what's the chick? What's the group 3LW? The chicks from 3LW, they was fine. They went in on those well, 2 of them was on sitcoms, but they went in the 90s though. It was in 2000. They was on That's So Raven. They was the Cheetah Girls. Well, technically they went in That's So Raven. They was in the Cheetah Girls movies. So never mind. No, she not. No, she not, T Terry. No, she not. I just looked it up the other day. No, she not. Gonna ruin my damn dreams. Man, come on. Vanity? Come on. She went on those sitcoms though. And she couldn't sing worth a lick. She was fine though. And Apollonia. Was that Apollonia on Purple Rain or Vanity? Yeah, you're right. That was Apollonia. That was Apollonia on yeah, you're right. That was Apollonia on Purple Rain. But Vanity, her and Apollonia look damn near alike. Both of them fine. Both of them fine. But was Vanity a group? Shit. It's time for me to go to bed. It's time for me to go to bed. Guess what? Say how we forgetting Lisa from Fresh Prince, aka Nia Long. Man, Nia Long was fine. She was. Nia Long, boy. Ooh. Tyra Banks. How we forget about Tyra Banks. Can't forget about Tyra. How you learning? Ooh. Southside say it's hilarious when you twins, you gotta wear the same outfits. That's just because your parents make you, but you don't have to. Southside say Blakberry, those twins you talking about was in Sky High too. Yeah, they were. Jerome say, Blakberry, what about the girl on Beastmaster? Oh shit, I forgot about her. What's her name? I don't forgot her name. Yeah, Sanaa Lathan. She did the I seen Sanaa Lathan do an episode of Family Matters. She wasn't on there long term, but she was on there like 2 or 3 times. She was on Family Matters like like 2 times I know, but maybe a third time. Man, Regina Hall, yeah, I love me some Regina Hall, and she funny too. But Regina King, y'all, I thought Regina King was fine too, boy. On Poetic, when she was on Poetic Justice, man, Regina King was fine, man. Oh man, come on, man, Janet Jackson. But you know, she went in those 90s sitcoms. She was in the sitcom in the 70s. She was on good times as a little girl. But man, that doggone when Janet got grown, boy. And but you know what? She was also on the Jackson 5 little show they had at when she was a little girl too. She was even younger on that than she was on Good Times. But grown Janet though, come on, 90s Janet was out there. You hear me? 90s Janet was out there. All right, man. I keep talking about all these women. My wife gonna come in here and slap me in the head. Y'all make sure y'all do what it do, man. Hit them buttons, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. T. Terry say he like Salt and Pepper and the DJ and Spinderella. Yeah, Spinderella. Spinderella was stacked. She was stacked. Hey, man. What's Rose say? He say Ricky, baby mama, and boys in the hood and class act was fine too. Yeah, well that dark chocolate. That's that Godiva dark chocolate. That good guy with that brown skin, boy. That's that dark chocolate, Godiva chocolate. And she was stacked up. Yo, boy. Go check out Class Act when you get a chance if y'all don't know who we talking about. Go check it out. Jordan Clay say Niners women was the epitome of beauty, nothing like today. Yeah, because they went injecting themselves with all kind of stuff and taking fat from this place and putting it in that place and BBL and man, it was a different vibe back then, Jordan Clay. Absolutely. But they still fine today too. What's up with you about whatever, man? We getting ready to head up out of here, my boy. He said, damn, I'm just not getting notified about this. Yeah, it's all good, my boy. You know, we'll be back. I got a show scheduled for tomorrow night, but I might have to postpone it again because I got work. But we gonna see. Maybe I'll just push it up a little bit, push it up about an hour or two. Instead of doing it at 6, I might do it at 4. But I got a premiere show that I got scheduled for tomorrow. It's the opening debut of this Friday night show that we gonna do, a Friday evening show we gonna do. It's called This Shit Live, man. This Shit Live, man. And we doing something different on this show, man. We turning up. We turning up on this show. This show is going to feature productions that your boy Blakberry has put together. I done produced me some beats, man. I done got back into the music game, man. And it's something I love to do as a hobby, man. I just got a love for it. I'm teaching myself how to play the piano and all that shit. So what we doing is we gonna do this show on Fridays, probably like twice out the month, maybe once or twice out the month. We gonna do this show. Well, I'm gonna bring y'all into my world a little bit when I'm doing something that don't involve, that's not really sports related and not really trucking related. It's just it's something to get my creative niches and my creative juices going. And maybe it'll inspire others out there to do something like that as well. And you never know where it could take you. You can make some money. You could, just regain a sense of peace that maybe you're missing in your life, or maybe you can gain extra peace by doing so, by finding something to occupy your hands and your mind and stimulate your intelligent new juices, man. Keep you learning, keep you earning, and keep you gaining something. Oh, I like that. Keep you learning and keep you earning. I like that. Don't let nobody steal my shit. That's my shit. Keep it learning, keep it earning. This been the home. This been another edition of the Rex Pit. I appreciate everybody in the chat that came through and was participating in the chat. If you just now coming in or just now watching in, leave a comment down in the comment section. Engage into in the conversation down there in the comment section. And hey, man, we appreciate you for coming through. Pay attention to the scrolling bar at the bottom too, man. Hey, you know, we take any support that you want, that you're willing to give on the Cash App, whatever it is. We'll appreciate the support. This has been the home team with Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just a K. Catch us on the flip side. And shout out to Trey.